And we're back, everybody. Time to go into the Saxon Iron Mine. Well, thank you for your cooperation. If you'll excuse us. Sure. Take care on your way out. Mine Chief Rudolph. Looks like the railway military police really are here. But why would they come out to a mine? Who are you kids? What are you doing here? It's great to see you again, Rudolph. Well, now, if it isn't little Elisa. It's been ages since I last saw you around here. What brings you? Oh, looks like you brought some friends this time, too. Actually, we're... Ah, so you're the group from that military academy. I had heard you were scheduled to come, but I guess the date slipped my mind. Sorry to drop in unannounced. Oh, no trouble at all. The doors of Saxon are always open for a little Elisa. Though I suppose you're not so little anymore. You've really grown up since I last saw you. Ah, is that young fellow with the black hair your sweetheart? Of course not. We're just classmates. Yeah, what she said. Reen, is there something you've been keeping from us? I admit I wasn't expecting you to know the foreman. Well, Grandfather brought me here quite a few times when I was young. And the chief was always really nice. You got some friends in high places. Well, Gwyn was always good to us miners. For the chairman of such a huge company, he was always so easy to get along with. I could talk with him like a friend. I know what you mean. Oh, come to think of it, you all go to Thor's, so you must know Angelica Ragnar, right? How's she doing? Ah, so you know Angelica too? That I do. She used to work here as a part-timer, after all. Say what? A daughter of one of the 4 great houses working in a mine? Yeah, she's Marquis Ragnar's daughter. Can't say I know much about her family situation, but she never mentioned it back when she started here, and she picked up the work in no time. Put in a harder day's work than most our regular miners, too. You don't see too many gals out there like her. I can hardly believe it, and yet somehow I can. Well, it sounds just like her. There's nothing normal about Angelica. Every time I've got my eyes on a girl, she'll swoop in and have them head over heels for her before I get a chance. She sounds less like a noble by the minute. Well, it takes all sorts, doesn't it? Gotta say, I kind of miss those days, though. Rhineford's current chairman, she's a sharp lady and quite a looker, too, but she's none too friendly. Never shows her face around here, and considering how much of a workaholic she is, I don't imagine she ever will. Ah, beg your pardon, I didn't mean to speak badly of your mother, Elisa. Hope you can forgive me. No, it's alright, really. I might be her daughter, but I probably know less about her these days than the company board. Elisa. Oh, by the way, what were the railway military police doing here? Oh, those guys? They've been dropping by quite a bit lately, asking some questions about our operations. Today they were badgering me for all sorts of statistics about how much ore we've been mining. That seems like an odd question, even for the RMP. Why would they have a need for information like that? I don't know, but it sounds more than a little fishy. Yeah, I'm not even sure what it was they were trying to figure out. Anyway, I'm guessing that's not the reason you trekked all the way out here. Oh, right. Oops, can't believe we almost let it slip our mind. Actually, there's something we were hoping you could help us with. Reen explained the request to retrieve a ore sample from the sealed mine shaft on behalf of Professor Schmidt. So that's your business, is it? I do recall a metal like that being found in these old tunnels. But we sealed that shaft off quite a while back because of a dangerous monster just decided to make that place its haunt. Sounds like you already know that much, though. You really certain you want to head in there? Yeah, that's the plan anyway. We wouldn't normally ask to do this, but it's part of our field study. Monsters on field studies are one of our specialties. Alright then. You all look like you can handle yourselves in a tussle, I'll admit. I suppose you'd be able to hold your own against whatever's in there. That'll open the door to the mine shaft. Thank you so much. Don't mention it. If you keep on this way and head east at the junction, you'll see an entrance to the sealed mine shaft. But it bears repeating. Be careful in there. No one's been inside for years now. We will. Alright, let's mosey. I love Crow. I love Let's Mosey. It's great. The doors are locked. Not for long. Not for us. Rean unlocked the doors with the old mine shaft key. Here we go. These tunnels really are gloomy. Well, we are in an abandoned mine shaft. What were you expecting? Confetti and parades? We need to stay on guard for the monster, too. It's obviously dangerous enough to seal off the entire tunnel. Yeah, caution is our first priority here. Alright, let's see if we can find some of this linium. Stay on your guard. We don't know what might find us in here. Roger.
Spike treasure.
Enemies ahead! We have to... Alright, let's keep going!
Done.
Bullet Cyclone. Another Purgatorial Flame. Yes, of course.
Enemies ahead! Here we go! We have to fight!
I meant to have Rean. Not Rean Elliott.
I've got you. It's my turn.
Oh, bless me.
Let's go.
My turn! Leave it to me! I'll pick you up!
Huh?
Ha! Is everybody okay? Come at me!
Got him.
Is everybody okay?
Like, I'm making a lot of meat right here. I need to buy some more EP charges too. Those are coming in super handy for boss fights and whatnot.
Well, shall we begin?
My turn.
It's my turn.
Thanks. Leave it now.
I'll pick you up!
Go. My turn now.
I'll pick
And
you
even
up!
if it doesn't kill him, freaking.
Right! Oh, we did it!
Yeah, more.
Oh, I thought Megalith leveled up.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
Is everybody okay?
Alright. Well, I haven't seen anything that fits the description we were given. They said that they only found small amounts of it back before the tunnel was sealed. Shall we keep looking? We should probably make a more thorough sweep of the area. Oh, I forgot that was here. Ah, what's that? That must be the monster we were warned about. So it decided to come out and greet us after all, huh? Ready or not, we're in for a fight.
Be careful, this one looks strong.
My turn.
I can do this. Let's go.
All right.
This one's got you.
Huh?
Too easy!
Go. Go.
I've got you.
Right!
Can he be fainted? Kinda. Ah, okay, so poison and freeze is the way to go here.
All right.
I can do this.
Oh, thanks.
Arcus activate!
Go. Ha. Leave it to me. Free.
Right. Arcus,
My turn!
Hit him with the old blade.
you okay?
Leave it to me. Freeze.
takes care of them. Nicely done.
All right.
Nocturne Bell. Sleep and Nightmare. Steel Soul's consciousness with silver bells. Sweet. Whew, glad that's over. Oh, I got some Linium. Huh? Is it just me, or does this look exactly like a nice chunk of Linium? So that Master had eaten it? That was a bit rougher of a ride than I was prepared for. Still, that's mission accomplished, I guess. Yeah, let's get this back to the Institute of Technology. Let's say goodbye to the Chief on our way out if we get the chance. Let's mosey.
That was...
Be careful, this one
Alright.
looks strong.
Leave it to me. Free. My turn.
I can do this. Now!
Won't give up.
Why does Crow do like no freaking damage with his attack?
My turn. Now.
I'll bend you up.
It's my turn. Let's go!
Right. Oh, we did it.
Like he's supposed to have like big counter damage with crits. Yeah. They always do critical damage, but he's like doing no damage. Isengard range.
Oh, he snuck up on us. Too easy.
Oh, that's Cross Raven.
See? I don't slack off all the time.
That's not the S-Craft I was hoping to get used, but whatever.
Bring it on.
My turn. All right, let's keep going.
All right, if you
I
want to
can do
fight
this.
that back.
Right! Fire! Is everyone okay?
A+ outcome.
First drive. Accelerate. Oh. Accelerate's good. Ruhr Institute of Technology.
Well, why are you going the wrong way? Just because you can? It's kind of fun. Oh, did you manage to find any Linium? Sure did. Here you go. Thanks. This is exactly what I was hoping to get my hands on. There should be plenty to serve as a research sample. I'm happy to hear that. Of course, if you actually went in there and cleared out the monsters out of there, I'm sure you could get plenty more. That's something we can consider after we prove this is a viable material. That's all part of the research. And this is Professor Schmidt we're talking about. I'm sure he'll discover some kind of interesting result. It was an honor to have been able to aid the professor's research. It was a pretty rough job, though. Thanks. I'm grateful for all of your help. And I'd like you to take these as a reward. Sweet. Thank you very much. Anyway, it's back to work for me now. Good luck with your field study. Thank you. Glad we could help out. Evening time already, eh? Looks like the sun's starting to set already. That took longer than I expected. I'm not surprised. That was a hard day's work, even by our standards. Well, at least we were able to finish all the requests, and that's what really matters. Let's head back home and wait for my mother. You said it. Someone seems awfully cheerful. One second. What's wrong? There's something going on over there. Oh. Seems like something out of the ordinary. Sounds like it's coming from the plaza on the lower floor. Let's go take a closer look. Hey, isn't that... No way! What are the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police doing here? I have a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look good. I don't know what's happening, but these guys look like they mean business. Let's go down to the lower floor and get a closer look. Right. This isn't good. We already know those two forces butt heads. The escalator. They cordoned it off? What are they thinking? Looks like we'll have to find another way down. Down the elevator. This is bad. Preserving order in Ruhr is the duty of our Nortia Provincial Army. Our duty. We've had quite enough of outsiders like yourself swaggering into town as though you own the place. If I may, we're currently here on a mission for which we have full authority. Besides, the expansion of the railways has increased the flow of money, information, and people across the country. These days it takes modern organization to maintain order. It's an interconnected world. That organization is the RMP. So why don't you take your sash and your pointy helmets and kindly keep out of our way? You son of a... Sir, I can't let insolence like this tarnish our good name. Now, let's not be too hasty here. They may answer to the Chancellor, but with only this many of them, they're nothing more than a mob in uniform. They have more authority here than you. What are you doing? What the hell? Armored cars? Are you insane? You can't just roll military vehicles into the middle of a city. On the contrary, arms exist as tools to defend one's territory, one's country. Had we been the ones fighting the terrorists, I assure you, we would not have been outsmarted. Okay. Citizens of Ruhr, you have nothing to fear. In these dangerous times with terrorists running rampant, the Nortia Provincial Army is here to defend you from harm. And defend you we shall. These glorified beat cops are out of their depth. They know nothing of this community. I'd suggest you don't place too much trust in them. What a blowhard. It's like he's spoiling for a fight. He's really selling it to the populace. But they can't just drive armored cars right onto the city streets. What do we do? They're both officially recognized military organizations. I don't think there's much that we can do. But if for some reason things turn ugly, let's do everything we can to get all the nearby residents to safety. Right. I guess that's as much as help as we can offer. Pretty much.
You're quite correct, of course. Both the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police have their own roles to fill, each important to the Empire.
Oh, hey. Isn't that... Captain Claire Revelt? Captain Claire! I didn't know you'd arrived. I'll take things from here. Yes, Captain. Yes, ma'am. So that's her, huh? Yeah, the infamous Icy Maiden. Good day to you, officer. I believe the Imperial government notified you 2 days ago that we'd be conducting patrols and investigations in the area. Has that really caused such inconvenience that you felt compelled to bring an armored car within the city limits? Well... And frankly, I can't bring myself to agree with your assertion that we're out of our depth here. The railway is a network that crosses the entire empire, allowing us to dispatch forces anywhere at a moment's notice. We can also gather divisions scattered across the country in one place in a matter of hours. In fact, we pride ourselves on it. It's our distinguishing feature as a division of the armed forces. Really? I do keep seeing them pop up in the Imperial Chronicle. Looks like Claire showed up at the perfect time. As quick-witted as ever, too. Now there's a classy lady for you. Ugh.
We have no quarrel with you and no reason to argue. We have enough on our plate with the terrorists as it is. But we've got a job to do, and so do you. Ultimately, our commitment is to the people of this nation. I'm sure you feel the same, no? But that...
A query for you, then. How would you respond if a crisis were to occur in multiple places at the same time?
Oh. Rufus. Oh, hey, Eustace's brother really gets around. And always turns up where we least expect him. Lord Rufus, we didn't know you were in Ruhr. Are you leaving already? Indeed, I am. His lordship asked me to extend my stay, but I'm afraid I have business to attend to elsewhere. I'll be heading out in short order. So that's Duke Alborea's eldest son. As the noble faction's biggest up-and-comer, he sure dresses the part.
Ah, Captain Claire Revault, I presume? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've heard much about you.
It's an honor, Lord Alborea.
Please, no need for formalities between us. Rufus is fine. Still, you seem puzzled as to what I'm doing in Ruhr. Or, to be more specific, how I got here. Do I assume correctly? The country's railways are completely under your control. Had I taken a train, you would have known it. And yet, there are no signs I passed through Ruhr Airport either. The truth is more mundane than fantastic. I arrived aboard the Alborea family's private airship, which currently sits just off a highway on the outskirts of the city, awaiting my return. Blind spots are an unavoidable reality. We all have them. As on the ball as you are, you do well not to overestimate your own superiority. After all, the hardest falls are the ones we don't see coming.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Now, isn't it time both sides withdrew and removed those unsightly vehicles from the streets at once? A provincial army must conduct itself with valor and grace at all times. Would you not agree?
Precisely, my lord. Withdraw! Armored crew, stand down! Yes, my lord. Oh, fortune finds us face to face once again. So it seems. Thank you for diffusing the situation the other day. I can't remember what situation that was. You needn't be so formal. I was just in town to speak with the Marquis on my father's behalf. Ah, I imagine you two must have had a lot to talk about. Indeed, we did. And the Marquis never makes it an easy time. I took advantage of all the excitement surrounding the Courageous's maiden voyage to take my little trip unnoticed. Given the current climate, it's impossible to predict what may happen both here and in Ordis. You have 3 days of your field study remaining. I suggest you take focus on the assigned tasks and stay out of trouble. I'm looking forward to seeing what Class 7 has to show at the Academy's festival, after all. Whew. Man, you meet Eustace and you think you've seen the nobility's golden boy, then you meet Rufus. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm almost loath to admit it, but over time I have gotten the impression that he's a good man. For a noble, anyway. He's a sharp guy. I can see why he has so much sway in the noble faction as he does. Well, it looks like the sun's about to set. Why don't we call it a day here? My mother might know more about what's going on with the Provincial Army and the RMP. Yeah, I can get behind that. Nothing happens to Ruhr without Marquis Ragnar say so. We need to figure out what he's up to. I'm also rather curious as to what brought the railway military police out here. Or the army, who seems to be driving tanks into cities to win arguments now. Yeah, there's got to be something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. That's going to make for some interesting dinner conversation, huh? We'll find out soon enough, anyway. Come on, I'll show you to my home. Though I guess you've already been there. It's just part of the Reinford building. Huh? Wait a minute. So you live... Yes. In the penthouse suite on floors 24 and 25. Yes. That's my family's house, more or less. Swag.
Man, I can't believe your family has the top 2 floors of a world-class high-rise all to itself.
I mean, we kind of built it.
Yeah, even high-ranking nobles would trip over themselves to secure a luxury suite like this. I was afraid you guys would react exactly like you just did. That's why I just kept my mouth shut. Sure, it's large, but it's so pointlessly large for just 2 people. And the only servant we have is Sharon.
That's the only servant you need.
If you have Sharon, that's the only maid you need, even for a place this big.
You said it.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, we'll be guests here for the next 3 days, so thanks for having us, Elisa.
Well, of course. Don't mention it.
My. Is it just me, or do I detect more than a hint of red on Lady Elisa's fair visage?
Should she be embarrassed? I am not.
We're here on a field study, so could we at least try to take this a little more seriously?
Machias, if we took everything always super seriously, then we'd burn ourselves out in like days.
Oh, lighten up, Machias. It just wouldn't be a proper field study without one of us getting embarrassed about our family.
Welcome home, everyone. Feels nice to be back. I'll just ignore how you popped up to greet us the moment we walked through the door.
I just couldn't wait to see you. Now, if you'll just follow me, I'll show you inside.
Ryan for building top floor. Penthouse.
Well, I'm impressed.
This is even more grandiose than I'd expected. You can see the whole town out there below. Talk about the lap of luxury.
Looks like a comfy place to take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
You guys really think so? I've been away from Ruhr for half a year, so I guess it does feel kind of nice to be home.
I guess that's natural.
I've already finished preparing dinner. Please, let me know whenever you're ready to eat.
Thank you.
I don't know about all of you, but I'm pretty hungry. What do you say we... Wait, actually we can't, can we? Mother said she'd be eating with us tonight, so we need to wait until she comes home. And there are quite a few things we need to ask her, too.
Yeah, about that.
Well, actually, my lady, I'm afraid I received a call from the chairman earlier about that.
What?
Big city is big. Bright night life is bright night life. It's the brightest and the nightest.
Lisa, if you wolfed down so much food so quickly...
She's just hungry, angry.
You'll get fat.
Damn, Fee!
Ah. It's just this once. I eat a balanced diet the rest of the time.
Aw.
But you've been bolting down every course so quickly, I'm surprised you haven't inhaled your napkin.
Maybe we're gonna need to rethink your stage outfit for the concert.
Damn, Crow!
Crap. I almost forgot about that.
If you're worrying about us, you don't need to, you know? I know your mother promised she'd have dinner with us, but we all know she's a busy woman.
And she said she'd try to make some time for us tomorrow instead.
But still. It's not that it bothers me so much, but she sits on Thor's board of directors. Who's she meeting with that's so important she can't even clear a little time to see us? She got off the Lusitania already, didn't she?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to say. She's not out on a date with a gentleman or engaging in any lascivious behavior, if that puts your mind at ease.
It does not.
That's not what I'm worried about. Not even close. Honestly, hearing she was seeing a man might even put my mind at ease.
Elisa?
After dinner, we got straight to work finishing our reports for the day. Both Chairman Irina canceling her dinner appointment with us, the tensions between the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police, and Rufus's suspicious behavior, it was clear that something significant was happening behind the scenes. We just weren't sure exactly what. Well, we have the rest of the night free, so we might as well enjoy ourselves. You're welcome to look around the house as much as you want. But under no circumstances are you to set foot in my or Sharon's bedroom without our express permission. I know. That's our Elisa. I heard you have a private library here. Might I be able to peruse your collection? Of course. Would you show him the way, Sharon? As you wish, my lady. Guess we should nail down the rest of the stuff for our festival concert, too. Yeah, there are still a few bits we need to make some final decisions on. You want me to help out with that? Nah, I'd rather you keep fresh so I can get your opinion on our finished plan as a whole. We want an honest first impression on whether you think what we've got will go over with the audience. Alright, makes sense to me. Well, good luck. Anyway, let me show you to my room, Fee. Thanks. Can I come? Please, Elisa. Please. Can I leave the Rhineford home? No. Brother man. Would you like another cup of coffee, Master Machias? Oh, yes, please. What about you, Master Irene? I'd be happy to take your cup directly to Lady Elisa's room if that's what you'd like. Or you could just, bring it out here. That'd be great. No, Reen, let her set you up, brother. Reen, this room is amazing. So many books here on such a panoply of different subjects. It's as though you'd never again need to visit a library. I guess it's safe to say it meets with your approval. Yeah, you could say that. It's not every day I see such a well-curated collection. I feel a little giddy. Sharon told me that this room was the one Sharon told me that this room and the one adjacent were once Gwyn's private rooms, which all means all the books here were part of his personal collection. Wow, he seemed like a really smart guy with a lot of different interests. So I guess it makes sense that he'd have a mountain of books like this. Book mountain. Girls? No girls. Plans for the concert going okay? Yep, they sure are. We've decided who will be on what instruments and have a good idea what our two songs are going to sound like. We should have everything pretty set by the time this trip's over. By then, I'm hoping we'll be able to show what we've got to the rest of the class. Fantastic. Sounds like things are really coming together then. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I'd be glad to pitch in. I don't know why my voice sounded like that. I thought the tone was different. I thought I was going to say to help. Sure thing. Yo, good timing. I'm torn between these two designs for the girls' concert outfits. Which revs up your engine more, A or B? Let's see. Whoa, back it up. Neither of these. But if we want to lock in the guys' votes, we're going to need to give them what they want. Push those boundaries of good taste. Then we go in for the kill with a little wardrobe malfunction at the end, and victory's as good as ours. We won't be winning anything but a trip to the principal's office if we get banned from participating. First, you need to make them a bit less revealing. Actually, make that a lot less revealing. What's up with these little comments in the margins? Optimal bounce vectors. Show them titties. Are you serious? I knew we were overdue for a long talk about your prudish tendencies. Crow is the best. Well, those issues aside, the base designs both look really good. I'm leaning toward B, but I think it'd look good on everyone. Is that so? All right, I'll give this one a little more polish then. Optimal bounce vectors. Show them titties. love Crow so much. Crow is... He's just great. Got a knock here. I think this is Elisa's room. Knock, knock. It's me, Reen. Can I come in? Oh, hey, it's Reen. Of course. Wow, so this is your room, huh? It's a lot bigger than I would have guessed. Really nice and tidy, too. I like the view from the window. Honestly, were you raised in a barn? You don't just roam around a girl's room checking everything out. Ooh, whoops, sorry. Though these days my mother is the only one who even uses this floor. There's so much space, it must feel pretty lonely having it all to herself. Elisa? Just a passing thought. Are you nervous because there's a boy in your room? I can always find somewhere else. No, it's fine. Don't leave. I mean, yeah, it's the first time a guy's been in my room, but... Hey, you tricked me into admitting that. I didn't ask you to say anything. Don't fight, you two. Alright, Lady Sharon, where do we go? What are we doing? Where are we going? Walk around to Lisa's home. I walk around to Lisa's home. Where are you going, Sharon? Huh? Sharon! Come back! Sharon! I'm lost. Place is so damn big. Don't leave. Take me with you. I have a hunch Sharon knows something. Maybe I should see if she'll tell me anything. Can't hurt to try. Sharon! What do you know? You seem to know everything. What do you know? Oh, Master Reen, is there something I can help you with? Perhaps you'd like to wash your back but want some help with those hard to reach spots? Not to worry, I'm here to help. Please? I think I'll pass. Reen, you fool! Actually, Sharon, is Elisa's mother really alright? There's no need to worry about the chairman. It's not as though she's wrestling with some abnormally large crisis or anything like that. Though I'm afraid I cannot... Though I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the specifics with you. I understand that, but I can't help but think about the quarrel between the Provincial Army and the RMP we saw this evening. I'm guessing the reason she couldn't make it is she... Oh my god. Whew. I'm guessing the reason she couldn't make it is related to that somehow. The way you just throw potential theories out there reminds me of Lady Sarah. Perhaps that's thanks to her guidance as your instructor. I'm not really sure about that, but your lack of denial tells me I'm on the right track. You may interpret it however you see fit. However, I'd like to reassure you that there's no need for you to worry about the chairman. I'd much rather see you direct your concern toward Lady Elisa. Alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Don't worry, Master Reen. A maid must always be available to serve guests. Still, are you certain you don't feel like a rejuvenating back scrub? I'd be happy to give you a stimulating massage, too, if that's your wish. It is. Do it. Stimulating? I'm A-okay, thank you. Reen, come on. You are a still growing boy. Elisa? Wonder what she's doing. Maybe I should go see. Oh, Reen. What am I to do with you? You're such a gentleman.
Hey, Elisa.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, were you worried?
A little, yeah. Seeing you like that just kind of reminded me of that night in Nord.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm so pathetic. I keep going on about how I'm going to be independent, but then I get all worked up over something as trivial as this.
Seeing the city from above at night is really something, though. And to think, you got to take in a beautiful view like this every night growing up.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, I guess so. It used to be my grandfather, my father, and my mother here. Then after my father died, Sharon joined us. But through the years, my family has always enjoyed seeing the lighted windows of Ruhr at night.
Something that never changed, huh? I guess it is to you what Ymir's mountains are to me.
Maybe every family has something like that. Still, first my grandfather left. And now Sharon and I aren't here most of the time either. Mother just stays here all on her own. Every time I think of that, I just feel like crying. It breaks my heart. I can't understand why she chooses to be so alone.
I thought so. You're not just angry at her then.
Well, she gets under my skin, that's nothing new. But if I was in her place, I don't know how I'd cope. I couldn't live like she does, losing herself in her work all alone with no friends or loved ones by her side. She wasn't like that before, back when my dad was still alive. She's always been a career woman, but back then she was kind, funny. She had this warmth, you know? But ever since Dad passed away, she hasn't been the same. Work became her life. She pushed Grandfather out as chairman, all for what? More work? I've never seen her indulge herself. Not even once. If she isn't dining with some business partner, she eats nutrition bars instead of meals. Sharon scolds her for it, but that's how she is. And that's why I'm scared. I don't want life to just pass her by.
Reen, you can't just do that, bro.
Really sweet, Elisa.
Reen, you can't just do that. Read the room, brother. Like, you don't understand the significance of this.
Where did that come from?
You're always looking out for the people in your life. Even when they get on your nerves, you still care about them. It's like how you and I were at first, or how you were with Laura and Fee. Heck, I still remember how you told me off for hurting my sister's feelings. You've been keeping an eye out for Milliam all this time, too. And you should know that we're all really grateful to you for it. Especially me.
Reen, you can't just say things like that with a straight face, my dude.
I'm worried about what's happening here in Ruhr, too. This is your home, and your mother might be caught up in whatever's going on. I think we should look into it. What do you say?
Oh, she's got other things on her mind, dude.
What?
She didn't hear a fucking thing you said.
But with all our field study tasks, where would we find the time?
Why not do it while we're out handling those? Making some headway is always better than making none, right? I mean, I'm not the only one who feels this way. Everyone else does too. Fee cares. So does Elliot. Machias does too. Even Crow's been concerned about you.
Crow?
We can use our time in the city to poke around and find out more about what's going on. You know, kind of like we always do.
Well, if you say so, but I'll save the thanks for later. I doubt Sharon will tell us anything, no matter how much we pester her.
Already tried.
But I'll ask around and see if anyone I know has any idea what might be going on. It shouldn't be too late to give some of them a call at least.
All right, I'll leave the info gathering to you. Once we get our task list tomorrow, we can discuss how we want to do this.
All right. Anyway, I think I'm going to start calling my contacts. Oh, and one more thing. If I were you, I wouldn't go around stroking girls' heads like that. I mean, you don't just go whispering sweet nothings into any girl's ear, do you? This isn't so different, really.
This is true, that's what I'm saying.
Huh? Oh, I guess you're right.
Are you, though? Do you know?
Sorry. It's something I always did to my sister when she was feeling down.
Yeah, and because you do that, it's kind of why she's feeling down, bro.
Now that you mention it, she did seem to resent it more as she got older. But when I stopped doing it, she called me insensitive and got all upset anyway.
I think your sister and I would have a lot to talk about.
Reen, you're a damn blockhead.
But anyway, I'll see you later.
Your little sister is in love with you. You're adopted. Marry her and become truly the next Baron Schwarzer.
Well, she seems like she's she's feeling better now. I just hope our efforts will turn up some good leads. Huh? Call functionality works here? I guess it would, seeing as we're right in the headquarters of the company that built these. Maybe it's the instructor. Hello, Rean Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, good, it went through. Glad I was able to get your number from Milliam.
Is this Captain Claire?
It is. I apologize for calling so late. Are you free right now?
Yeah. What's up?
There's something important I'd like to discuss with you.
This is about what happened earlier today,
But
Claire.
it's a matter best discussed in person. Would it be possible for you to meet me in the city? Sooner is preferable.
Like, right now? Would this happen to be related to our field study?
Something like that.
Technically speaking, yes. But with the Provincial Army on alert, traveling in a large group would draw too much suspicion. That's why I decided to contact you directly. You're the team leader.
People keep saying that, but I never recall agreeing to it. But sure, I guess. I'll head out right now. Where should I meet you?
Go to the upper level. On the south side of the elevated walkway, you'll see a bar called F. It's a quiet, upscale establishment. The perfect place for a private discussion.
A bar called F on the south side of the upper level. Got it. I'll head there right away.
I'll be waiting. I'm not on a schedule or anything, though, so there's no need to rush. You've got time. And by the way, I'd rather you didn't mention any of this to Elisa.
Huh?
Because what I want to discuss with you happens to involve the Reinford Company. But I'll leave it to your discretion. Anyway, you know where to find me.
It feels a bit cruel to keep only Elisa out of the loop, but it sounds like it's pretty important. I think it'd be better to go now and tell everyone else about it later.
Indeed. Let's head on out.
Huh. I need to leave, but I don't want to leave the front door unlocked. But if I ask someone to lock up behind me, they'll want to know where I'm going. I guess I might have to tell Elisa where I'm going after all.
Will you be stepping out?
Sharon? I couldn't even tell she was there.
She's good.
There's no need to explain. That glimmer in your eyes tells me all I need to know. Not to worry, Master Rean. Your secret's safe with me. So enjoy your night to the fullest.
Damn, Sharon.
Wait, what?
Nah.
You have a date with a fetching young lady, don't you? I'll make sure no one notices your absence, especially my lady. Just be certain you're back by morning.
I assure you, I'm not that lucky. I just got word that this acquaintance of mine was visiting Ruhr, and they wanted to catch up a bit, so I was going to slip out and see them for a little while.
Very well then. I'll lock up behind you. I'd also be glad to help you build an ironclad alibi. No one would think twice, even if you were to stay out all night.
I appreciate the thought, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Anyway, I'll be back later.
Of course. Take care.
Friggin' Sharon's the only damn wingman you would need.
It's past 9 already, but I still see quite a few people working. I guess it comes with the territory, working for the world's largest industrial manufacturer.
World, Rean? I wouldn't go that far. Country, maybe. But world? Nah.
What was that?
It was an elevator, bro. Calm down.
Whoops.
I thought so. Hey! Why are you running away?
Fee, get back here.
I'm surprised you noticed me. I was trying pretty hard to be stealthy.
How long were you hiding there? Wait, have you been trailing me ever since I left the penthouse?
Well, I saw you slip out. So, where are you going? Are you really headed out for a late-night romantic rendezvous?
I might be headed out for a late-night romantic rendezvous.
What kinds of lies has Sharon been feeding you anyway? Okay, here's what's up.
Rean explained how Captain Claire had called him and had asked him to come for a meeting.
That totally sounds like a rendezvous.
Yes, but not a romantic rendezvous.
Sorry, I shouldn't have interfered.
Whoa, it's not like that. Well, you know everything I know about it now. Why don't you come too?
You sure?
No reason not to. It sounded like whatever info she's got has something to do with our field study. And honestly, I wasn't all that keen on having a one-on-one with a military officer to begin with.
Gotcha. But first, I want to walk around a bit.
After we've been walking around all day?
Whenever I come to a new city, I always like to get a feel for what it's like during the day and the night. I feel kind of uneasy if I don't.
Oh, right. It must be a Jaeger thing. All right, I'll join you for a little stroll. I don't want to keep the captain waiting too long, though. Will once around town be enough?
That'll be fine. Okay, let's roll.
She just wants to spend time with you, Rean. Read the room. Where did that 2 extra freaking AP come from?
By the way, did you happen to run into Sharon on your way out?
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
Even the best maids aren't that all-knowing.
Oh no, she knows. She just, Yeah. Alright. Hidden quest time. Today, Toddy, where are you? I gave up. You can come out now. Why is the kid out this late? Yeah, I'm a bit concerned myself. Maybe we should try talking to him? Is something wrong? Who are you? Don't worry, we're good guys. But being out this late on your own could be dangerous. Shouldn't you be back home with your family? Well, I want to go home, but Toddy said he really wanted to play hide and seek. Hide and seek? This late at night? Yeah, we were playing earlier too, but when I accidentally found him, he got really annoyed about it. Maybe it's because I usually can't find him at all and have to give up. But anyway, he ran off saying that there's no way I'd find him this time. No holds barred hide and seek sounds kind of fun. How fun it is the issue here. Both of your families know where you are, right? Yeah, we're next door neighbors, so we were told it was okay as long as we didn't go too far from home. I think Toddy's gone and hidden himself pretty far away this time, though. That could be a problem. Yep, maybe we should start seeking. Are you sure? Of course, you want to find him as soon as possible too, right? And besides, I doubt he's having a lot of fun being hidden away on his own this late at night. Thank you. Okay then, any idea where he hid himself? Well, he wouldn't have hidden indoors, that's against the rules. And I've searched all the hiding places he's ever used before, but I can't find him anywhere. I hope he hasn't gotten himself stuck somewhere hard to get to. Sounds like he really didn't want to be found. So he's probably somewhere we wouldn't normally hide. Maybe the upper level? Yeah, that'd make sense. Alright, let's see if we can find anywhere on the upper level that a child might try to hide. Thank you for helping. Good luck. Well, because of my
Wow, this city's got
quest
a nice
list,
feel at night.
I actually know exactly where he's hiding.
It's really pretty.
It is, isn't it? Like, despite all the industry here, you can still see the stars out in full force. I think I sent someone nearby. Really? Yeah, now that you mention it, I can too. Think it's the kid we're looking for? Probably. Let's take a look. This wooden box is pretty suspicious. No kidding, and I can sense someone inside. The boy we're looking for is named Todd, right? Todd, if you're in there, let us know. You've been surrounded. There's nowhere to run. What the? Huh? Who are you guys? Got him. Locomo sent us to come and look for you. I can't believe he seriously got adults to help him. That's cheating. Well, to be fair, it was our suggestion. He was pretty worried about you, though, since it's getting so late. What would you do if he never found you? You didn't seem to want to be found, so I doubt you would have come out on your own.
Well, you might want to set up a time limit next time you do this. Fine, I'll go home. I'm amazed you managed to find me in that box, though. We can't all be masters of stealth. Hiding in a box is a bit cliche, too. People do it all the time on sneaking missions. Wow, you're so cool. I want to go on a sneaking mission, too. Can you not give innocent little children strange ideas? I mean, she could not, but she won't not. Thank you so much for helping me find Toddy. What a relief. I found a great hiding spot, too. And stop calling me Toddy already. Oh, why? You're always going to be Toddy to me. At least nobody ended up lost or hurt. It's really late now, so both of you need to head along home, alright? What? We've barely gotten started. Now Lokomo needs to hide. What? I think we need to stop for tonight and go home. You're going home. Losers have to do what the winners say, right? Fine, I'm going. Good boy. Take care, both of you. Later. Wait for me, Toddy. Thank you so much for finding him for me. They're not much, but you can have these pretty stones as a thank you. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks. Come on, what's taking you so long? Hurry up or I'm going to leave you behind. I'm coming. Well, that takes care of that, but I never would have expected you to be so good with kids. I suppose. You find kids that age on the battlefield, too. That's... Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, we ended up getting sidetracked, but I think it's about time we head to the bar to meet the captain. Fine by me? But that'll be something we accomplish next time. Oh, wow, yeah, we've been going for a bit. All right, until then, everybody. Oof, I wasn't expecting it to actually have taken so long. Bye.